Heidi Klum proved once again why she's not just a supermodel, but a true entertainment powerhouse, pulling off a pre-Oktoberfest event that people in Munich, and frankly across Germany, will be talking about for a long time. The 51-year-old America's Got Talent judge and Halloween queen traded her usual glamorous gowns for a traditional Bavarian dirndl as she hosted her first-ever pre-Oktoberfest party, which she affectionately called Heidi Fest on Friday. The celebration took place right in the heart of Munich, the city world-famous for its legendary Oktoberfest. And Klum didn't just dip her toes into the tradition. She went all in, literally, getting absolutely drenched in Hofbräuhaus beer while performing the ceremonial keg tapping. It was a sight that immediately went viral. Heidi, smiling ear to ear, hammer in hand, looking like she was having the time of her life. Cameras captured the moment when, with one enthusiastic swing, the beer exploded outward, showering her from head to toe and splashing onto the stage and nearby guests. The reaction was pure joy. Heidi burst out laughing, completely unbothered by the unexpected beer bath, proving once again that she knows how to embrace the moment and turn even a soaking wet accident into a glamorous and unforgettable photo op. But Heidi Fest wasn't just about her. This was a full-on family and friends affair, which made the entire evening feel even warmer and more personal. Heidi was joined by her husband, Tokyo Hotel guitarist Tom Kaulitz, and her brother-in-law, Bill Kaulitz, who is known for his eccentric style and charismatic personality. Together, the trio brought an energy that felt part rock concert, part fashion show, and part traditional Bavarian beer hall. Heidi's mother, Erna Klum, was also in attendance, proudly watching her daughter transform into the life of the party. And perhaps the most heartwarming detail of all, her kids with ex-husband Seal, Lenny, Henry, Johann, and Lou, were all there celebrating alongside their mom, fully embracing the German culture that's part of their heritage. The atmosphere was electric. Guests were encouraged to dress the part, and almost everyone did. Dirndls and lederhosen filled the room, creating a sea of colorful fabrics, braids, and smiles that made the event feel like a mini Oktoberfest, but with Heidi's signature glamorous twist. It was a combination of tradition and modern celebrity energy, with hearty Bavarian food like pretzels, sausages, and schnitzel flowing freely, along with endless mugs of beer that kept spirits high all night. Traditional Bavarian music mixed with upbeat DJ sets kept the mood festive, and live performances added an extra layer of excitement, turning Heidi Fest into a proper party rather than just a photo op event. Heidi Fest was more than just a party, it was a statement. It showed how Heidi Klum has evolved from simply being a top model into a cultural force capable of blending worlds together, mixing the fashion industry's glitz with the warm, earthy charm of Bavaria. As the night went on, the energy only grew stronger. People were singing along to traditional Oktoberfest songs, raising their beer steins high in the air, and cheering each time someone attempted, and sometimes failed, to tap another keg. It became one of those nights where the line between celebrity and fan blurred, where everyone was just there to have a good time. What really set Heidi Fest apart, though, was how inclusive it felt. While the guest list was somewhere between 700 and 1,000 people, a mix of close friends, industry insiders, and a lucky few fans, the entire celebration was broadcast on Germany's popular channel ProSieben and streamed on Join, meaning thousands of fans from all over the country, and even around the world, could tune in and join the fun virtually. It made the event feel less like a private celebrity party and more like a shared national moment, something that people everywhere could talk about the next day. For those who couldn't make it to Munich or didn't score an invite, social media was flooded with clips, memes, and reactions to Heidi's keg-tapping mishap, making the event trend across multiple platforms within hours. What's interesting about this whole idea is that Heidi is clearly onto something that might just grow into a much bigger cultural moment in the years to come. Oktoberfest has been a global attraction for decades, drawing millions of visitors to Munich every year. But Heidi Fest added a fresh, celebrity-infused layer to the tradition. It was a fusion of Hollywood star power, German pride, and the kind of over-the-top spectacle that fans expect from Heidi Klum. After all, this is the woman whose Halloween parties have become legendary for their wild costumes and A-list guest lists. So it makes perfect sense that she would take on Oktoberfest and give it her own unique spin. Imagine the potential here, a yearly Heidi Fest that becomes the unofficial kickoff to Oktoberfest season, blending tradition with celebrity culture and making it even more appealing to a younger, global audience who might not have experienced the festival otherwise. If this does become an annual event, and word on the street is that it very well might, it could put Heidi in the position of unofficial Oktoberfest ambassador, a role she seems to fit naturally. She has the charm, the personality, and the star power to bring worldwide attention to the festival while still honoring the authenticity of its Bavarian roots. Of course, there's also something deeply personal about this event for Heidi. She was born and raised in Germany, and while she's spent most of her adult life living in the United States and working internationally, she's always been proud of her heritage. Hosting a pre-Oktoberfest party is more than just another notch on her celebrity belt. It's a way for her to reconnect with her roots, bring her children closer to their cultural background, and share a piece of Germany with the world. The presence of her family at the event was symbolic of this, showing that this wasn't just a publicity stunt, but a genuine celebration of tradition and togetherness. Heidi's fans loved seeing this side of her. Social media comments poured in, with many praising her for keeping the event lighthearted, fun, and true to the spirit of Oktoberfest. "She's so down to earth, even when she's drenched in beer," one fan wrote, while another joked that Heidi had just set a new fashion trend for wet dirndls. The general consensus seemed to be that Heidi Fest was a success, and that it should definitely happen again next year, bigger and better. And if we know anything about Heidi, it's that she doesn't do anything halfway. If this year's event was any indication, we can expect even more extravagant celebrations in the future. Perhaps celebrity keg-tapping competitions, more live music performances, elaborate theme decor, and maybe even a red carpet to turn the night into an even bigger spectacle. One could easily picture other celebrities flying into Munich just to be part of the action, making it one of those can't-miss events on the social calendar. Right up there with Coachella or the Met Gala, but with bratwurst and beer instead of flour, crowns and couture gowns. There's also something refreshing about watching someone of Heidi's status let loose and enjoy herself without worrying too much about looking perfect. In an era where celebrities are constantly scrutinized and filtered through the lens of social media, seeing Heidi drenched in beer and laughing about it was a reminder that sometimes the best moments are the unplanned ones. It humanized her in a way that resonated with fans and made the entire event feel less staged and more spontaneous, which is probably why it went viral so quickly. Heidi Fest, if it becomes a yearly tradition, could end up being one of the most fun and culturally significant events she's ever hosted. It bridges the gap between celebrity culture and everyday life, giving people a reason to celebrate, connect, and enjoy a shared experience. And with the way the first one turned out, Oktoberfest might just have some friendly competition on its hands, a glamorous, beer-soaked, camera-ready kind of competition that could change the way we think about festival season altogether.